What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JB, aka the King of Soul, and today we got some Jordan 1s to look at. The Air Jordan 1 Retro. This is the high OG Igloo colorway. Before we get into the review, do me a favor. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. If you do dig the content, also hit that share button. Now, these videos that we do on this channel are strictly for review purposes, so if you do happen to have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to drop those down below. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the review. So this sneaker actually did come inside this standard Air Jordan 1 box. So you do have the pretty much all black base, and you do have the red Nike Air branding, and then pretty much throughout the entire packaging you have more hits of that red Nike branding. The bottom portion of the sneaker doesn't have too much, just have like, you know, a sticker here with some Nike branding there in white, and you do have a red Nike swoosh and some text here down towards the bottom as well. But for those that do care about that, there you go. Now, the box label on the sneaker does read Air Jordan 1 Retro, High OG, NRG, and then the colorway says white, black, and igloo. So this sneaker was actually released a few years back during Art Basel weekend. Now, Art Basel is actually an event that's held in Miami, Florida, and basically what it is, it's an event where like pretty much like, you know, artists all over the world comes together to kind of showcase like, you know, all of their like, you know, arts, crafts, and things like that. But nevertheless, the sneaker was actually put together to collaborate with you know, with Jordan Brand, just to do something kind of, you know, special for the event. And it actually was released alongside the Rust Pink Air Jordan 1s. And I actually did review that pair of sneakers on this channel, you know, a few weeks back. So definitely, you know, take a look out for you know, look out for that. But the sneaker does actually come like, you know, with this flat white paper, nothing too different. And I've actually wanted this sneaker in my collection for quite some time, man. I just feel like it was just such a solid colorway, man. Like Air Jordan 1s, like I'll be honest, and I've said this in a few videos, once upon a time Air Jordan 11s were actually my favorite Air Jordan 1 silhouette, but slowly Air Jordan 1s have slowly become like my favorite. Like, man, just look at this, man. Excellent materials. You can see the thick cuts of leather and everything. Sneaker smells good. Like, yeah, man, this is, man, shout out to the vendor for getting these on the channel to me, man. But I ain't gonna talk you guys to death. Like, man, let's just go ahead and get to it. The Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Igloo. So let's go ahead and take a look at the right sneaker, man. So yeah, for the most part, it looks just like any other Air Jordan 1 sneaker, and it does follow that, you know, Air Jordan 1 black toe color blocking. So you do have like, you know, the white toe box area with like, you know, the hit of black leather going throughout the entire sneaker. And then black toes tend to have like, you know, color going towards like, you know, the back. So along the back panel here, and then the lower portion there as well, like you would see like, you know, a hit of color there. This is what they're calling Igloo. It's kind of like a sea freshwater greenish blue, but at the end of the day, man, I love these shoes, man. I'm so glad to have these sneakers in my collection. Let's get into it. So from the lateral side of the sneaker, let's start with the mid portion. So you do have this hit of white leather. You do have stitching along the Nike swoosh. The Nike swoosh is here in this black dye leather. Going toward the back portion, you do have that hit of Igloo going towards like the heel and the upper panel here. The upper panel of the sneaker, again, it's in that Igloo color, but you do have that black stamp Air Jordan 1 Wings logo there. You do have more black leather here, and then of course like along the lining here for like the lace holes, like that's in that black dye leather too. The midsole of the sneaker is in all white, and then you do see that hit of Igloo coming up from up underneath. That's pretty much it for the lateral side. Boom, let's go to the toe box area. So there you go, white toe box area, and it is perforated just like most Air Jordan 1s. And then you do have the black leather mud guard with the black stitching there. The sneaker does come unlaced, but I did lace it up for the video like I always do. But you have these flat black laces here. They do give you a secondary lace option, and I'll show that to you here shortly. Up underneath, you do have this white nylon mesh tongue in white, and then you do have a white tag here, and you do have a hit of that Igloo blue there for the Nike Air branding there up top. Going towards the medial side of the sneaker, pretty consistent with the other side. So you do have the hit of the Igloo blue here toward the back. Black Nike swoosh here in leather, and then you do have the white leather here with the white snitch in there for like, you know, the mid portion, black along this portion here, and then going towards like, you know, the front all the way towards the toe box area, that's in black leather, and then you do have the white midsole with the hit of Igloo on this side as well. Boom, going towards the back of the sneaker, you do have this actual it's like a little tab here, and it is consistent with most Air Jordan 1s, so you do have this hit of Igloo for this back tab. Now up here going around like the sock liner of the shoe, the sock liner of the shoe, it is like in this black leather here, and then of course you have like this black mesh material on the inside. Now I'm not going to take it out, but the insole of the sneaker is in black, and you do have the Nike Air branding there and that hit of Igloo. Going towards the bottom portion of the sneaker, it does have like your standard Air Jordan 1 bill. This time it's in that all Igloo color, and you do have like, you know, the circular traction up top, and then the standard Air Jordan 1 traction going toward the bottom, and then smack dead in the middle of the sneaker, you do have that Nike branding there. Man, I'm glad I had these in my collection. But the left sneaker is pretty consistent with the right. Everything is pretty much the same. Nothing really too much to note on this. So you do have the Wings logo there. There's your what they call it, the hourglass, you know, for the back. But other than that, like on this sneaker, they actually just give you this secondary lace option, and it is in that Igloo blue. And the Igloo laces that they actually provide you, it does actually match the Igloo on the sneaker. Is not like two tones or anything like that. Like, to be honest, the Igloo laces actually look pretty solid on this, but I think I'm gonna stick with the flat black laces. If I was to rate this sneaker, man, I'm telling you, I've been wearing this sneaker for so long, man. 10 out of 10, man. There ain't no way around it. 10 out of 10. I just love the color. Air Jordan 1 black toes. I mean, like, you know, it's not really too much. It's the all black sneaker, and then like they hit the color going toward the back, but I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. But at the end of the day, the sneaker does fit just like, you know, any other Air Jordan 1. So for me, that is true to size. I don't really foresee a reason for you to want to go up or down the size. Now, true enough, one thing that I do try to highlight when I do my reviews for the Air Jordan 1s, just notice that like around like the where the laces, the lace portion of the sneaker actually starts, it does tend to get a little tight in that area. So nevertheless, like, you know, you can try to, like, you know, loose lace the sneakers, and that may, you know, kind of, you know, provide like a little bit more comfort for you. But it's not really like, you know, you want to do more toe area or nothing like, you know, room in the toe box or anything like that. Just stick true to size, loose lace them, you'll be good to go. But I definitely want to thank the vendor for actually gifting me these. I've wanted these for quite some time, so shout out to them. I definitely encourage you guys to stay engaged with me, and thank you for tuning in. Like always, I can be reached on all social media platforms. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, even here on YouTube. Everything is at the King of Soul. But before we go, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a 360 of the sneaker like I always do on the B-roll. But yeah, man, solid sneaker, man, 10 out of 10. But there you go, Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Igloo. So there's the front portion of the sneaker. There's the lateral side of the right. There's the lateral side of the left sneaker. There's the bottom portion in that Igloo color. There's the medial side. And then last but not least, there's your hourglass on the rear. But again, I thank you guys for taking the time to tune in like always. But until next time, see you later.